Hello guys, today I have once again come before you with my new video. I'm sure that you have watched my earlier videos, and this video is absolutely new. You know that February and March, these are the months of examinations. So guys, today I would like to tell you some helpful tips which will definitely assist you to score more than 90% marks in CBSE English examination. And I'm sure that if you follow my guidelines and if you watch the videos from the beginning to the end, you will surely reach your target, reach your goal. And so guys, let's begin from the, but first at the beginning you must look at the board very carefully and see what is written there, and after that I shall discuss those things in detail. Now you just see what I have written here. This is a final suggestion for CBSE English that is written in the board here, and the question pattern I am telling you, that's in section A, reading. There you will find two passages. First passage 8 marks, and they will get multiple choice questions. You have to attempt those questions, and the second passage will be of 12 marks. There you will get 4 questions, 2 marks each, that will be 8 marks, and then 4 questions will be there about regarding word meaning. There's antonyms, synonyms, same meaning words. That's you have to find out from the passage. Now there, while checking the copies, generally the examiners do not find out grammatical mistakes in those answers. So you have to read the passage carefully and just see what the question demands and answer the questions accordingly. If you make some little bit grammatical mistakes, I don't think that your marks will be deducted, but the questions should be to the point, and do not write anything extra. Just write what is expected from you. And about word meanings, the 4 words that I've told that will come from the second passage, I am suggesting you to do that thing to find out the word meanings of those find out the word meanings after completing the main questions, after completing all the long and the grammatical long questions, grammatical portions. Towards the end of the examination, when you have half an hour in your hand, then you try to find out the meaning of those words, but you must attempt these questions actually. Now I'm coming to the section B, and in the section B, this section carries 30 marks. As we have seen that the section A carries 20 marks. There you will find that writing and grammar portion 30 marks. In writing, you will have to answer official letter or article, that will carry 8 marks, and then story with some clues or the clues, some guidelines will be provided there, and the marks for story writing is 10 marks. So total 18 marks. In writing skill, you will there's 18 marks. In official letter, the letters will be to municipality, to for complaining, to get some remedy, or there will be the letter to for a complaining that you have applied for you have you have bought some book, you have bought some articles, but some complaints have come, so you want to replace that article. Or suppose you want to learn a lesson like spoken English, computer, some course, and you will write a letter to the authority, to the director, asking some details about the course. Or there may be an editorial letter is very important thing, that some you have to write a letter to the editor of an English newspaper regarding some problems may be local problems, and local problems like the law and order situation of your town, or the garbage dumping problem of your town. At the same time, it can be the global problem also, like the global warming, or some national problems like child labor, or wildlife sanctuaries, how to protect them. So it can be of any topic, but you have to follow the format. One thing is very important here, that when you are writing official letter, just follow the format and do not be subjective. Do not write anything personal. Always follow the format and write only the important things. In that respect, I will say that you must see the format from a teacher or from any good help books, but do not break that, the pattern or the structure of the writing. Now I'm coming to the this story also. Story will be some clues will be given, and you have to write a story in past tense, because the story is always written in the past tense, and there should be a heading, and the story should be logical. Do not include so many characters or more than one events. There should be one central event in the story, and do not add any unwanted or the some bloody or some illogical ghostly incidents. Maybe the beginning should be a ghostly or some supernatural type, but towards the end, when you are ending the story, it should be logical. It should be a rational ending, and the ending should be the climax. When you are ending the story, it should be interesting. It should be an attractive ending, because that will be that the teachers will also, when the examiners will check your copy, he will be impressed by the ending of the story. It is expected. About art, so, and the story should and always follow the word limit. If they tell you to write down within the story within 200 words, you may write within 210 words or maybe 180 words, but there should not be a big difference between your word limit and the word limit that they have given for you. About article should be of 3 paragraphs. In the first you have to give a heading, then you write the by, then you write your name, and you start writing. The first paragraph will be general introduction about the topic. In the second paragraph, you describe the cause and effect of the problem or of the topic, and in the third paragraph, you will write the solution, how to solve the problem. There also you have to follow the word limit. Now I am coming to so that is the 18 marks. Now I am coming to the grammatical parts. For grammar, as I have told you, to get full marks in grammar, once again I am showing you my book in a very short span of time. If you follow this book, you can answer all the grammatical problems that comes in the CBSE grammar question part. Now you just see grammar gap filling, it comes, and that is all 4 marks. You have to put the word in the gap, and then the editing or omission. In editing, I have, in my earlier videos, I have clearly described all the rules of editing, and those rules will be used in omission also. Omission means you have to put the missing words in the appropriate place. There is the methods also of doing omission. So you have to follow that pattern, and omission means putting the missing words in the line in the proper or the appropriate place. Then sentence reordering. Some words will be given in a jumbled manner. You have to arrange the words so that a sentence is formed with a clear meaning. So sentence reordering, there is a 12 marks. So these are the main grammatical parts that come generally in the examination, but CBSE has other grammatical items also, and there is no guarantee that they will not come. They may come in the examination. I am telling you the name of those grammatical items that may come in the examinations also. These are dialogue reporting. Dialogue reporting is done through narration. Then proper verb forms. This is generally comes in a passage form, and you have to put the proper verb forms then, so that and you have to know the tense and voice clearly, and then you can easily answer these proper verb form questions. And then process writing. If something will be given to you, maybe the tea making or coffee making or juice making or any food item making, and you have to put the verb forms in passive form, So these are the these are the descriptions of the question pattern in section A and section B, and we shall go in the literature part, that is in the section C. Guys, now I have come in the last part of the question, that is the last slot, and there is a literature section. First you look at the board, and then I will explain how to answer this particular last part. I hope you have seen the board. Now this is the 2 books are in the literature section. First Flight and Footprints Without Feet. Questions will come from both the books. Question number 8, you will face 2 extracts, and there will be option also, actually 4 questions carrying 1 marks each, and with option also actually. So 2 passages will be there, and you have to attend only 1 passage, and the full marks is 4 here. All are objective questions, And there's not a very difficult thing to answer if you read the books. But for that to attempt this particular portion and to get the full marks, you must read the books thoroughly, and you must have a clear conception about, and then the meaning also, about the lines, the meaning of the lines and the extracts from the poem. Now coming to the, let's say, another part, that is another question number 9. Here you will find 5 questions and 5 into 2, 10 marks. 5 questions and you have to write the answers, 30 to 4 words, 30 to 40 words each for each answer. Here you have to remember that you have to write to the point and you must not expand with unwanted details. The questions will not be, the answers of these questions will not be lengthy. You have to answer within 30 to 40 words, but and the answer should be brief, precise and to the point. Finally, I am coming to the question number 10 and 11. In question, these are the value-based questions. Value-based questions, one value-based questions will come from the book First Flight, and the question number 11 will come from the Footprints Without Feet. First Flight also, there will be 2 options with 8 marks. That means from this First Flight book, you will get 2 options carrying 8 marks each and 100 to 150 words. That is the word limit for this question. Same thing will happen in question number 11 also. 2 options you will get from this book, Footprints Without Feet, and you have to write only 1. Now, how to attempt this value-based question? Value-based question means this question will carry some value-based ideas and you have to answer those questions. You may add your own comments, but you have to follow the story or poem strictly. That means when you are attempting these answers, you may give your own impression, you may give your own ideas, you may get your own, the conceptions about these particular questions. But you must not go, the far away from the main points. You have to follow the storylines or the poems, and while doing that thing, you may add your own comments, you may add your own points, and these are the way to answer the value-based questions. And finally, you have to remember the last thing which I have to tell you, that you have to attempt all the questions section-wise. Section-wise means, I want to say that first you, suppose you are attempting the section A, then attempt all the questions of section A, then go to section B, and then come to section C, and that is the way. But it is jumping while answering the question. That means first you attempt some question from section number A, then go to section B, and then again you come back to section A. This create the irritation in the mind of the examiner, and this may create a bad impression about the examinee. So these are the way, and you have to attempt all the questions section wise, and the handwriting should be neat. And also one information I want to tell you, that after your English examination that is going to be held on 26th February this year, I have to go to Bhagalpur also, and to check the copies of the CBSE board examinees. And while I will do that thing, I will go from Katia and I have to stay there for some days in Bhagalpur to check the copies of CBSE board examinees. And while I do that, when I do that thing, I will get more ideas about the how to check the copies and how to evaluate the question answers, and what is the best way to carry more marks, to get more marks in the examinations. Those I will tell, and all the information that will get there, that I shall get from while checking the copies, I can give you in the next videos. So friends, that is all from me, and I hope that you are going to score very, very good marks if you follow my videos. I am absolutely sure that you are going to carry more than 90% marks in your English examination. And finally, I would like to tell you the same thing. That means, please, if you like this video, please like it, please share it, please give some positive comments, and also press the bell button so that I can give you the more these notifications about my next videos. So that's all from me, and I wish you very, very grand success in your coming examination. Thank you very much.